Attention travelers, the grand official launch of TravelProPlus has arrived. Tourism will never be the same again. Now traveling, earning, and sharing come together in one single experience. And to celebrate, we present to you our first exclusive event from October 4th until November 20th to qualify. The first 30 members who reach the rank of Explorer will win an all-inclusive trip to Punta Cana. 4 days and 3 nights to enjoy to the fullest. Direct connection with our community and the corporate team. We await you at the beginning of December to celebrate in a big way with the start of a new era in smart tourism. Grand official launch of TravelProPlus. You can't miss it.
I want to go to Punta Cana. What about you, ladies and gentlemen? Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome, welcome once again to this majestic business meeting. It is a pleasure to see all of you again, and those that I haven't seen as yet since last week, welcome as well to this amazing meeting, a gathering where all the dreams take flights and opportunities become reality. We are here to travel, to grow, to make money, and as well to dive in this revolutionary way of life. Good afternoon to you all. Bienvenue aujourd'hui, bienvenue à tous. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes réunis pour partager encore une vision de voyager et découvrir le monde avec notre plateforme de Travel Pro Plus. Et vous êtes bienvenus, Mr. Simon. I can see you from here. I'm so happy, so glad that you are here. I am so excited today. Today we're having so many good things to announce over here, and it's a pleasure to see you here. Tell me, have you already started exploring the amazing activities and experience that Travel Pro Plus is offering? Have you begun sharing this incredible combination of financial freedom and unforgettable experience and adventures to your friends and family? Greetings. Greetings from all over the world. This is so fine. This is so happy. Malaysia, how are you? How is everyone doing? Dominican Republic, India, Filipinas, United States, everyone from United States and Paraguay, Argentina. I see people from Ghana, from Rwanda, Pakistan. I just love what I see. I just love to see those flags, Dubai, Cape Town. My heart is in Cape Town. I just love it. This is so amazing to see Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria. My goodness, South Sudan. Man, we are getting all over. We are getting all over. And today, and because of that, we are here to go further and higher and build strong with Travel Pro. This platform, Spain in the house, Spain, España, ole. Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Esta plataforma está revolucionando el turismo inteligente. For those that are just getting started, this is your moment to take off. This is the way to start traveling and earning for doing what you love. And those who are already on this journey, let's keep going, keep winning, and let's earn even more together. Did you check on our plans already and travel 1, 2, 3, 4? Which one is more attractive for you and why? Can you give us a feedback of which one is your favorite? Can you get along with us in the chat and share some opinion with us? We're just incredibly excited to see what you got to share. Welcome back, champions. This is the best that is happening right now, and it's coming more. Once again, we're having the great opportunity to have Mr. Simon from Uganda, who is one of our leaders as well from all over. And he is the one who is always on with this leadership. And this he been many, many years internationally having a working in the travel industry and in the networking as well. And we're very pleased to and honor as well to count on you and having your support to present our business and compensation plan in the best way, because this is the best thing that you can do. You are the best on it, Simon. Welcome.
All right, obrigado, obrigado. Thank you very much,
Obrigado.
Miss Kantara. No, not Miss Kantara. Jatna, sorry. Yeah, so thank you so much, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this call. It's a blessing for me to be here. I hope you find it a blessing too, and I believe that by the time we are done with this call, each one of us today will go back with something special. So welcome, and thank you very much, Madam Jatna Perez, for introducing me. If we could just kindly appreciate her, ladies and gentlemen, can you type in the chat box 11 as a special way of appreciating her for opening up the show? Kindly type 11 as a way to appreciate Madam Jatna Perez. Please, guys, let's do it. Come on, let's show some love for this lady. All right, so thank you. All right, so let's get started. She already mentioned my name. Simon Esogu is my name. I proudly a network marketing businessman for the last 15 years, born, raised in Uganda, and I'm glad to be part of this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. It came my way, I think 1.5 weeks ago. I have grabbed it, and so far we are running with it. My hope is that by the time we are done with this presentation tonight, that each of you on this call will see the bigger picture of what this company has got to offer. And so with that said, allow me to get started with the presentation. I'll share my screen. If you are able to see it, please let me know. Maybe you can type something in the chat box so I get to know that I'm connected to everybody. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TravelProPlus, an opportunity that is shaping the future of tourism. Everything, like we always say, is going smart. So we are talking smart tourism, we are talking smart watches, smartphones, smart travel, smart everything. And so Travel Pro gives us an opportunity to transform tourism into a smart venture. And you're going to know why in a moment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are tuning in from, allow me to introduce to you who Travel Pro Plus is. Basically, it is an all-in-one platform that combines lodging and transportation, tour experiences, and also a passive income opportunity all put together. Now, I'm sure we've all seen platforms before that actually offer accommodation, transportation, and tours and experiences. What I don't think you have seen before is a platform that also adds a passive income opportunity into this. And so we have one right now, and that is Travel Pro Plus. Why are they able to do all this, ladies and gentlemen? They use a cutting edge technology, and the approach of this company is user focused. That means they focus on you and myself, who already are users of the platform, to be able to grow their platform and the community, but most importantly, to be able to benefit from this. So what are you able to do from Travel Pro Plan? Or let's put it this way. What do you get? What is the product? What is the service? What is the benefit? When you pay your money, what can you do with our product? So the first thing you can do in our platform is to book accommodation. And we are talking about accommodation in your local cities, globally around the world. You can book hotels, you can book apartments, you can book bed and breakfast. But beyond accommodation, you can also book flights. You can book international flights. Let it be from Mumbai to Dubai. It could be from Kampala to Punta Cana. It could be from Papua New Guinea down to Malaysia. Wherever, you can have it all right here. The best part of it is that you will book all these at the best possible rates. Now, beyond that, you can also rent cars directly from owners, P2P. And with this, it means you can drive yourself, or maybe if you prefer, you can be driven. But this is a complete package. You book a flight, you book accommodation, you book a car, and the trip is almost done. But beyond this, the company also allows you through this platform to discover places. Let's say it's your first time in Mumbai. You want to know where is the best local restaurant, where is the best shops that sell jewelry, where can I catch some fun. All these activities and more, you can book them from the travel platform of this company. Or more personalized. The company also allows you to do what we call personalized experiences, which will be tailored to your own preference and your own style. And with this, you can create it in your own city, use the platform to market it, and be able to go out there and have fun. So that's why we call it an all-in-one platform. It combines everything. Now, the million-dollar question always is, before you show me the money, what do they do? How do they make money? As a company, every venture out there needs to make money to qualify to be a business, to be a going concern. So TravelProPlus, like any other business out there, has things that generate revenue into their, coffers. And one of those things is that, or how they're able to achieve this is that they are into the business of connecting users and service providers. Call it connecting somebody that is looking for, connecting a customer with somebody that has got the service or the product. So in our case, this is in the hospitality industry. And we are talking about $1 trillion industry. Hospitality, tourism, call it whatever you want to call it, is $1 trillion industry. We are talking flights, accommodation, activities, all put together. So just like Airbnb does, just like Booking.com does, I'm pretty sure most of us on this call have used those services before. Have you asked yourself, how do they make money? It's pretty simple. None of those companies owns a single hotel, not a towel, not a spoon. They don't know whether the room was cleaned or not, but they simply have a system, a platform that brings together you that is looking for the accommodation and the person that has it. In the process, believe me, they make way more than any hotel chain put together. Way more. You can do your research. The same applies for Airbnb, the same applies for Uber, and this is the industry that we are into. So we have a platform that every time somebody goes into TravelProPlus.pro and books a hotel room, you get your room, the hotel gets a client, but they get a commission. So this is connecting accommodation clients with hosts worldwide, and every time this is booked within the platform, you get to earn a commission. I think I'll show you very shortly how it actually works practically, because people have been asking. But apart from this, they also are able to allow you to book a ticket through the platform. So let's say I book my flight ticket from Kampala to Bangalore in India. So I get to fly, they get the commission. But also, let's talk about the activities. If I go to Kenya, for example, and I want to have an experience of what we call Masai Mara experience, going to see a safari where wild beasts migrate from Tanzania back to Kenya, I can book it through this platform, and they get the clients. TravelProPlus gets the commissions. All this and more come in form of percentages, but over the period of time and with numbers, they build up to something huge. So we are talking about getting between 2 to 5, maybe to 20% from so many bookings all around the world. At the end of the day, it is something crazy. Just take a scenario. Imagine 100,000 hotel rooms were booked in a week. Let's put it that way. 100,000 nights booked in different hotels, different cities by different people within our platform. Just imagine TravelProPlus and just let's say $10, worst case scenario, or 50, okay, $50 from each of those bookings. It means that's a $5 million revenue, ladies and gentlemen. So before you ask me, where does the money come from? I already explained to you right here. Now let's talk about how do you participate? How do you become part of this platform and make money? Now, before we go into membership, this company has allowed us in a beautiful way to partner and make money even without having to put in a penny. So don't think that you have to buy a package necessarily to be part of this opportunity. Of course, if you want more, you will have to. But look, you could be there and your auntie is flying back to Texas from Douala. in Cameroon. And you simply tell them, please check out this website, TravelProPlus, and then they book a ticket. Now, all you need to do is register points, travel points. These are points you will accumulate every time your link is used to book a hotel, to book a flight, to book a car ride anywhere in the world. And when you have these points, you can exchange them for cash, you can exchange them for trips, and you can also exchange them for experiences. So that does not require you to buy a package. What if you buy a package? With every package, you have an opportunity to make what we call passive income. Now, this means you don't have to necessarily talk to a person, but courtesy, thanks to the capital, thanks to the amount you brought on board, the company is willing to share a bit of the profits they're making from the operations I explained with you. So every day you get anything between 0.6 all the way to 0.2. So how much practically will depend on the package that you bought. Let's say you started with what we call plan number 1. Plan number, any amount you buy between $25 to $900 is referred to as Travel 1. So in that Travel 1 plan, let's say you bought $500 package. You will be paid 0.6% every day for the next couple of days until you have made 220%. So every day you make either 0.6, 0.7, all the way to 0.8. I will explain shortly how can you increase this your power. Travel 2 is a range between $1,000 to $5,000. Here you get a little more. It starts from 0.8% all the way to 1.1% every day, again, Monday to Friday. Travel 3 is a range between $6,000 to $15,000. Any purchase in between that allows you to make 1.1% every day to 1.5%. And finally, $18,000 to $50K will allow you to make 1.5% all the way to 2%. Now the question is, how do I get the highest? Because when we say 0.8 to 1.1, the question is, how do I move from 0.8 to 1.1? The answer is pretty simple, because this company has a beautiful product that they would love even its partners to share with their loved ones and grow a community. The trick you have to grow your passive income rate is to recommend our platform to users. Recommend it to somebody who wants to book a hotel. Let them book. If they used your link, guess what? If you were on the 0.8%, it is automatically going to move up by 20%. The next client you recommend will grow your power again by another 20%. So this is how you basically get to move from the lower level of your range to the higher level. Every client gives you a 20% extra power to earn more passive income. So basically, anybody who has come on board and has not recruited anybody, has not recruited a client, has not recommended, actually, let's not say recruit, has not recommended our product or service to somebody, will have what we call 0% T power or trading power. So with 0% trading power, you get to earn the lower end of these percentages. So 0.6 in this case, 0.8 in this case, and so forth. However, you can grow this, like I said. Now let's look at a scenario. I'll just pick on 3 scenarios. Somebody buys a package of $500. $500 falls within Travel 1. So the lowest possible passive income is 0.6. So with a 0% T power, you get 0.6 or $500 every day. So that will translate into $3 daily, $15 every week, and $60 every month. At the end of the contract, you would have made 1,100. This is 220%, or call it 2.2x. So somebody who has a better T power would, of course, make more than 0.6. Now let's take an example of 5,000. This is Travel 2 plan. With a $5,000 package, you came on board, you spoke to nobody, you kept quiet, mute. You get 0.8 every day, 40% rather $40 every day. That is $200 every week. That is $800 every month. And at the end of the contract, you have $11,000, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to lift a finger for this to happen. What a beautiful concept. Now, let's take an example of 20K. This is a level 4, or call it travel 4 plan. With $20,000, along with 0% T power, meaning you didn't open your mouth to talk about nothing, you get by default 1.5% every day. That is equivalent of $300 daily, which translates to $1,500 every day, rather every week. And every month, this becomes $6,000 passive. At the end of your contract, it is $44,000. Now, that is if you have 0% T power. That means you came, you didn't talk to nobody, you bought your package, you sat back and enjoyed. If you talk to, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clients, your T power goes up to 100. So let's look at the same example, but this time with 100% T power, meaning you have referred at least 5 customers or service providers, by the way. They don't have to be just customers. They could be somebody who wants to list his apartment on our platform. It could be somebody who wants to list his car. So those are all, people that you are helping us grow the community with. So the same figures here, the same $500, but this time round, because your T power is 100%, meaning you referred at least 5 people into the service, not into the business. So this time, with the same 500, it is now 0.8%, not 0.6. So note the difference. In the previous case, the same 500 gave you 0.6. Now the question is, will you recommend this platform to somebody to use or not? Do you know somebody who flies, who wants to book a ticket? Do you know someone looking for accommodation? Of course, we all have. So here it is 0.8, becomes $4 every day instead of 3. It becomes 20 and so forth. So at the end of the day, the contract will still wind up by paying $1,100, which is still 220% like it was before. The difference here is you are earning slightly higher, and therefore you'll arrive here faster. So with the same 20K, this time round it is 2% a day, not 1.5. So the equivalent would be $400 daily instead of $300, and the total would still be $44,000 at the end of the contract. But the difference is you'll get to this figure faster. The question is, would you rather make $400 daily or $300 with the same capital? You answer it. All right, so let's talk about the active way. This was passive. For that, it's not mandatory for you to refer anybody. You can do, you may not, you still be paid. However, if you bring in your A game and decide to help this company build a community, which is what most of us do best. So every time you refer somebody, you earn what we call direct and also indirect bonus. How does it work? I like to use examples. Let's say myself, Simon, I refer Coach Mustafa. Coach Mustafa is my level 1 because I brought him personally. If he buys a package of $1,000, for instance, that becomes, I get 7%. That is $700, rather $70. So if I bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, 1,000, 1 million, whatever the number of people, every single one of them that I bring, I get 7%. There is no limit. What if these people also bring other people? Now those are my level 2. I get paid 3% of the purchases by level 2 of my team. So that is going to be, with an example of $1,000, I get paid $30. What if the people on level 2 also brought people? That is my level 3. I get paid 2%. And now that means if it was $1,000 bought in level 3, I would get paid $20. So imagine, if you add up this is 12%, a whooping 12% total payout within the direct and indirect bonuses the company pays. It's so generous, it's so powerful, it's so lucrative. Of course, there's some little requirements to open up level 2 and level 3. If you want to be paid on level 2, you must have done 5,000 points or sales directly. And for level 3, you should have done $15,000 in level 1 and 2 total sales for you to open up. Now, this is my sweet one, the favorite. I think most of you come here for big money. If you are looking at money that can sort out a lot of things, money that can actually change your name if you like, even your working style, we like to say, it is in the binary. Binary is a team thing. And like the name suggests, it is a two-team kind of a business. If you must earn this money, you have to build two teams. So everybody who signs up within TravelProPlus will have an account. That account, ladies and gentlemen, will be divided into the left and the right. So you have to refer at least two people. Put one on the left of your team, the other on the right. Now that qualifies you or unlocks this binary income for you. Now beyond that, work with the two. Let's say you brought in person A on the left, person B on the right. Support A, duplicate, let him do the same. Build up a sales force on the left and build up a sales force on the right. Every time this happens, there is purchases coming in, and this we call volume. So the company will pay you between 6% to 10% of the total sales brought by your team that is less. So if you had 25,000 points on one side, on the other side 20,000, the lesser side would be 20,000, and that will be the side on which you will be paid. How much? It can be 6%, it can be anything up to 10. The difference is that this binary grows with you as you grow. And this is something that we love because it has taken care of a way to build a reliable, sustainable payout. So everybody starts at 6%. It doesn't matter your rank, it doesn't matter who you are. You start today, whatever volume you have in your pay leg, you get paid 6% for that day. Now, the capping for your binary would be $500 every day. Now, as soon as you accumulate 25,000 points on your pay leg, please note the word accumulate. It means today you could have had 1,000, you were paid. The other day you had 5K, you were paid. Another day 10K, you were paid. Until you hit 25 in total, 25,000, then your binary pay goes up to 7% of the weaker leg volume. And also your capping goes up to $1,000 every day. The moment it accumulates to 50,000 points on your pay leg, your binary goes up to 8%, but also your daily cap goes up to 2K. Once you hit 100,000 points on your pay leg, the binary will go to 9%, but your daily capping goes to $6,000 every day. Finally, when you hit 250,000 points on your pay leg, your binary pay goes up to 10% every day. Your capping goes to $15,000. So now, this is the highest binary payout, 10% of the weaker leg. But the capping for the account can go up to $25,000. How? The moment you hit $500,000 plus, then you will get 10% of the pay leg, but the binary capping will go up to $25,000 for every single day, every account. Ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful. If you don't understand this, you might not see the value in this business, but this is powerful. So imagine, just as a scenario, everybody starts out. All right, guys, I need somebody to help me mute that person. All right, let me just give you a little scenario. You start out, let's not complicate things. Everybody starts, let's say, I'm giving a scenario. You don't have to do this. $500. You take a week, find your two. After that, help the two people you brought. The next week, let them each find their two. That becomes 4. The third week, help the 4 find their 2. It becomes 8. If all these people, we assume, start with $500, and everybody did 2 people within a week, imagine in 12 weeks' time, you can make up to $200,000. This is potential. In practice, it will differ, but please understand, this is how powerful this binary is. This is how lucrative it is. And this is what it means when everybody does just 2 and we duplicate. So I want to encourage everybody, let's not complicate it. All right, then the residual withdrawal bonus is a payment against the withdrawal fee. The company levies a 10% fee on every amount withdrawn, whether it is on passive income, whether it's on the network income, 10% will be charged as a fee. Out of the 10%, 50% or half of it will be kept by the company, but half will be paid out into unilevel residual bonus. Every level you get 10%, 10%, 10%, 10 levels down. That is huge. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine you have in the next 1 month or 2 months. Imagine in the next 1 year. Let me just give you a scenario. If $10 million was to be withdrawn in your team in total from level 1 to level 10, which is possible. Let it be in a year, it doesn't matter. But $10 million, if 10% was charged, you know that is $1 million in fees. Now, imagine half of that. That's about 5M. Now imagine you getting paid 10% in each of the levels. So just take 5%, rather 10%, and then see what happens. It's crazy money. But we are not saying this is what will happen. Every day somebody will take out $200, it will drop. Another day 100, another one 1,000. So every one of them you're getting, this pay. So it builds up. Then we have the weekly bonus. I love to call it a momentum bonus. This is a reward for speed. This is a reward for consistency. If you can recruit 5 new paid members every week, and these people buy a package of $100 and above, the company will gladly pay you an extra 5% of the amount these people purchased. So let's say this week you brought in 5 people, they bought packages which total up to maybe $10,000. You get paid an extra 5% of that, which is call it $500. So please notice on that you already would have got the direct referral bonus again. So this company truly pays generously. Now it is not a promo because the next week, if you did the same, you get paid again. It goes on and on and on. All right, so let's talk about the rank rewards. We call it performance bonus. If you perform in this company, you get rewarded. How? The volume or the sales which happen on your weaker leg are accumulated every day over time. As soon as those sales add up to 5,000 points, you become a rank of starter and you get a $50 reward instant. As soon as they accumulate to 25,000, you become a builder rank and you get $250 instant. Now this is the sweet one. This is where the magic starts. As soon as you hit 50,000 sales on your pay leg, you get $500, but most importantly, in this time we are in, ladies and gentlemen, this little rank of explorer, which everybody on this call I'm sure will smash in no time. This rank will open up the gateways for Punta Cana to you. The company is more than willing to sponsor you and on all expenses paid trip, return ticket, accommodation, I assume, and all these trips, activities. And this will be for you to go witness the grand launch of this company in Punta Cana, that is Dominican Republic. Those that don't know, that is in the Caribbean, South America. Beautiful piece of island, beautiful sand beaches. I mean, guys, I can talk about this place, but those of you that know South America, you know. South America is enclosed with beauty, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling you from experience, I've been to South America a couple of times. It is a beautiful land. And I'm ready to go to Punta Cana again come December. And let's get to feel that place. Once you hit the executive rank, 100,000 points, you get 2K, visionary rank, 4K, the legend, which is 500K, you get $8,000. Now, this is a pivotal rank called ambassador. When you hit the ambassador rank, 1,000,000 points, you get $15,000 cash reward for the rank, but also you now qualify for what we call ambassador bonus, which will kick in every time your pay leg accumulates an additional 1 million points. So let's say the points went up to 2 million. From that moment on, you are on the company payroll. You get $3,000 every month. So this is powerful. I've never seen anything like this in 15 years of network marketing. I've never seen where you achieve a rank once and then you are paid every other month like part of the corporate. So once it goes up by another 1 million, the salary also goes up by another 1,000 to 4K, then to 5,000, then to 6,000, all this every month. All the way to $10,000. Some of you look at these figures and you think it's too much. It's possible, ladies and gentlemen, it's doable. We have people on this call who have done this before, and I'm sure they are ready to do it again in this company. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Travel Pro Plus, the journeys that pay. What a time to be part of a company within the first week of its operation, before the official launch. And we are all here. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to me. God bless you all. My name is Simon, and back to you, Madame Perez.
Wow, Simon. Wow. Every time that I hear you, it's just like an amazing thing to me. It's music to my ears. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Simon, for taking the time to be with us today, to be so clear, to take your time and explain every single thing in Travel Pro. Plus, your words have inspired us, motivate us, and help us to see this amazing and potential platform that we have. We truly appreciate your leadership, your vision, your commitment with helping us and everything that you want us to succeed in all the time. So this is the best part of the meeting because we are going to have a giveaway, okay? And in this giveaway, we're going to have 3 simple rules for our giveaway. It's simple. The first person who answers correctly is going to be the winner. And each participant can only participate once. It's only one time that you're going to be participating. And the winner, please stay online so we can get your contact and get your details. So what are we giving away? This is something very interesting as well. We're going to give away $50 of our memberships. So we're gonna have a random question, and the first who's gonna be answering in the chat is gonna be the winner. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Let's see. And
Please, could you kindly repeat the rules
we are
again?
ready.
Sure,
Could you just
sure.
repeat the rules
Three
for
easy
clarity?
rules. 3 easy rules. The first person, we're gonna make questions, okay? It's gonna be 2 questions, 4 questions. It's gonna be 4 winners. And it's
Está muy bonito, ¿eh?
yes, and in Spanish and English, okay? Español y en inglés, para que también
Está bien, está bien.
para los que están hablando en español. Entonces, las preguntas, vamos a tener una sola respuesta, la persona solamente puede participar una sola vez y el ganador quédese en línea para que podamos tomar los datos y entonces hacerle, you have to write down on the platform, you have to write down on the chat. I'm gonna repeat again the rules. The first person who answered correctly the question is gonna be the winner. Each participant can only participate once. And the winner, please stay online so we can get your details and get your membership to you. Okay, get the winning prize to you. So first question in English. What is the minimum to withdraw? That's an easy task. Easy, very easy, easy questions. I don't see the answer. Where is it? Come on. I can't see anybody writing. What's the minimum to withdraw? We talked about this last week. Come on.
The answers are right there, so many.
Yeah, I can't see anybody texting. What's the minimum?
Really?
What is it?
Oh, they are there in the chat box. Many answers.
Many.
Many.
Simon, do you see the right answer? 10.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do see them.
Yes. South Africa, $10. Yes. Okay, so Tutu, is that your correct name? Tutu Set Wire from South Africa is the winner of the first question. Yes.
Ooh,
Yes. And second, I have a
second.
second question. I have a second question for the second membership, which is when can we withdraw our network income?
Madam Perez,
Yes.
I'm sorry. It looks
Yes.
like your chat box malfunctioned. That question was answered way before the time you are not seeing the
Who?
chat. And the first person to answer was
Who?
Cryptomaniaco.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
Awesome then. So
Yes.
don't worry. Don't worry. We
Mr.
got
Dave,
3 more
actually,
chances.
everything.
Cryptomaniaco, yes.
Cryptomaniac. So the membership for $50 is yours.
Yes.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Yes, of course. Of course. And there's much more for winning. So the second
Yes.
question is, when can we withdraw in our network income? That's every day. There you got it, Stanley. Stanley, every day. Exactly. That's our second winner. And in Spanish, vamos a hacer 2 preguntas en español. ¿Cuál es el monto máximo que podemos depositar?
Wait, can you please wait a minute? Let's confirm who is the winner before you go to question number 3.
It's
Sure, no
Kato. It's
problem.
Kato. It is
I am
Coach
so
Kato.
excited, Luis.
I
The
know.
winner is Coach Kato from Uganda.
Yes, it's me. It's me. It's me.
Is
You-
Coach Kato.
Yes.
Coach
Awesome.
Cato,
Cato.
excuse me. Yeah, Coach Cato is the person that won. He says
Oh, yes.
daily. That's
Yes.
correct.
Me, and that makes sense.
So help me with the winners, and I'll be asking the questions because this is so much, right?
Yes. All right,
I
let's
hear
go.
you.
Awesome.
Me and Simon will help you.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, Simon and Luis.
Okay,
And
let's do it.
la pregunta número 3, ¿cuál es el binario máximo que obtenemos cuando empezamos? Yes. 5,000, 50,000, 50,000. Exactly.
¿Alguien respondió 500? 500.
No down.
Stanley Morel.
Awesome. Felicidades. And
Stanley,
tenemos una última pregunta.
Stanley Morel 500. Muy bien.
Veo mucha gente que va para Punta Cana aquí. I see many people going to Punta Cana to our lounge, our official physical lounge. Y una pregunta muy importante. ¿Cuál es el salario cuando tienes o cuando llegamos a los 3 millones? Tan, ta, ta, tan.
Wow. Cristina.
She got it. She got it. Warrior Tim.
3,000.
She got it.
Excelente.
Awesome. What a pleasure. Today was lit. This is awesome. And as well, if you want to join us tonight in our Spanish meeting, you're more than welcome. We will see each other next week, and let's get this done. Let's keep on traveling. Let's keep on investing. Let's keep on reading. Let's keep on winning and bringing more people together to our platform and our dream.